Wow, this is fun. I have no idea how I did it. Take a piece of wood, preferably not toxic. This is plum wood. Make sure that the wood grain runs in this direction. Draw a semicircle with a diameter of 50 millimeters. The thickness in my case is about 9 millimeters, doesn't really matter. Draw a line across the center, add some arbitrary thickness. I would say 5 millimeters would be enough. Draw a line and then cut this shape. Don't need to be nice, it's handwork. You can do it with knife, you can do it with everything you have. Then smooth the shape with a file or sandpaper, doesn't matter. You only need it to be smooth. So I'm going for 40 grit sandpaper. In this stage it doesn't need to be perfect. Now we are going to drill a hole. This line will be our deepest cut. You will see it later. So mark it. And you need the hole to be not on this line. You need it to be lightly in front of the line. I would say here. It's not so important. Put it here. And the hole will have about 3 millimeters diameter. Drill it before. I will take my plank, drill, preferably something underneath the plank so I don't have a tear out. Put the drill. There it is. Like this. Okay. Now mark a center line. Doesn't need to be perfect. This would be our center line. And now we need to cut this straight until this intersection. Not deeper, because this will be the spine of the whistle. We need the slot only up to here. So take your saw. I will use a Japanese saw and carefully make a cut. After you cut it, as you can see, I was not really paying attention, but I don't care. Take your sandpaper and clean the groove. I'm starting with 40 grit and then gradually go up to 220 grit. That's it. You can pay more attention and do it nicely. I just want to show you that this doesn't need to be taken too seriously. It will work even if you make it recklessly. Roll the 220 sandpaper into a tube so it fits into the hole, and you need to clean the hole. Spin it in there. You need to get rid of the fuzzy wood that is in the hole after you drill it. You can cut this out, or you can sand it more smooth. All edges, all surfaces needs to be as smooth as possible, because this will go into your mouth. So pay attention at least to the surface. I would advise to go at least up to 220 in this stage. Then after you soak it in oil, you can go up to 600. So now I'm going to chamfer the edges, and then I will cut the whistle on this line. Then we have like two planks jointed together with this spine, and that's important. Take your time and smooth it out, and then proceed to cut it. After you cut it, smooth it even more. This backside needs to have like nice radius. All edges, all corners needs to be blended into smooth surfaces, so you don't have a weird sensation in your mouth. See? At least like this. This is just 40 grit. Now I'm going to smooth it even more with 220 grit. And then we are almost ready. It looks good to me. Now, in this stage, we are going to soak it in edible oil for about 5 minutes. So take your glass of oil, drown it in there, wiggle, and wait for about 5 minutes just to soak it properly. After about 5 minutes, take it out, take your paper towel, put it there, dry it a little bit, also dry the groove. You are good to try it right now, but if you want, after the first soaking, you can smooth it even more using at least 360, and when you feel fancy, you can go for 600. Just inspect the hole, whether there is no, as you can see, it's like wooden fur in there. I need to clean it, so I will smooth it a little bit more. Don't forget to smooth out the groove once more. And take a piece of the sandpaper, again roll it into a tube, put it in the hole and clean it. But we will soak it in the oil once more for a while. Drown it in that oil again. Isn't that nice piece of wood? You don't have to be waiting so much. You can take it out. Dry the groove, and we are ready for first test. If this will be successful, you will hear loud sound, so be aware. Okay, this wasn't successful, but I have a remedy for this problem. What is happening if the whistle is not producing any sound? This is our whistle. And somewhere here is the hole. It may be that this tunnel is too thick, so we need to chamfer it very carefully by removing this material. But we also need to have some tunnel left, so be careful. You can do it with knife, you can do it with sandpaper, you can do it with drill. I'm using this center drill, and I will carefully take out some of the material from the edge. I'm not going to do it in drill press because sometimes the wood will bite and it would destroy the whistle. You can do it gradually and always trying to blow whether the sound will appear. It's still not good, but I was only chamfering one hole. Always inspect the hole to maintain some edge there. Still nothing. Still nothing. So let's try to chamfer the other hole. Chamfer or sink the hole it's up to you how you want to call it. Okay, try again. That's better. Let's try a little bit more. Once again, I will clean the hole with sandpaper. And also clean the groove. Okay, try again. Let's clean the chamfered edges a little bit. Okay, another test. One side is thicker, so I need to remove more material. I should really use the knife for this. Okay, let's try again. Here I have the whistle I made before, and it looks like it sounds louder. Let's put the whistles side by side. The first one looks like it have the groove wider, and this is the sound of the first one. The whole is the same. The sound gets loud right away, and this is the new one I made now. It's much harder to blow the new whistle, so I suspect that the difference is with this slot. This is the louder one. You can experiment, but both of them make sound. I would say both of them are success. If you don't get any sound, first you need to do is to make some chamfer carefully and try gradually until the sound gets produced. And now I will explain how to blow it, and I will show you how to put it in your mouth to make a sound. Put it in your mouth, hold it firmly with your lips, not biting it, and your tongue needs to be touching the backside of the whistle, creating cavity underneath the lower hole, and then you blow the air through the upper hole, and that makes the sound. And you can modulate the sound with your tongue by changing the volume of the cavity. You can change the pitch of the sound, the loudness, the tone. Some people can even create a melody. Some people use this whistle to command a shepherd dogs, or some people use it to annoy everybody in the range. So after you take it out from the edible oil, if you made the whistle with thicker walls, you can create like funnels, then put it in your mouth. As you see here, the tongue is touching the backside, Here would be the cavity, and the air comes here from the top hole, and the cavity will create the turbulence that makes the sound. I will try to demonstrate, so if I succeeded, be aware that this can be loud. Sometimes you need to try to flip it upside down because maybe the other hole will sounds better. With some effort, this is not cleaner. This is not clean enough yet, but with some effort you can do also the version that can be hang around the neck. And for those that needs to have some for those that needs to have some parameters, the slot that works for me is at least 2 mm wide. So 3 mm hole, 2 mm slot.